how do I feel about it? Vanessa?
Yes.
I feel really happy with Harry and Meghan. She is a woman. It was her anniversary,
Yes.
Vanessa.
Yes.
Right? There's no need for all this cattiness and bitchiness. It's ridiculous. And the other lady, the blonde,
Emily, yes, she's
a
a royal expert,
so
yes.
boring.
Oh, you think she's boring? Oh my gosh, I don't think she's boring. I think she's really something. She's very touching.
So I've seen her on all the other gutter rubbish what she's on.
Oh gosh.
Right?
Gosh, that's very...
Who's being catty now?
I was going to say the same
Wow.
thing. I mean, you hear what Kathy says, that Kathy let the novelist, who's being catty, Merva? It might be you, perhaps, is it?
I don't think it's me, Vanessa. These ladies are catty.
Oh dear.
Merva,
It's their anniversary. Let them enjoy it.
Merva, absolutely. People should always be allowed to enjoy their anniversary. But the whole thing, I've been covering the royals now for 15 years. I've met Meghan. She's lovely in person. I really liked her. They got married on my birthday. Well done them. But I think we also have to look at the reason why she's making these things public. I think it's fair comment that we should ask why and why now.
What do you think of that, Merva?
Why you never go on about the lazy one, Kate? Now stop. It's ridiculous.
Gosh, that seems very unkind as well, because we know she's been incredibly unwell and she's been incredibly brave and sort of, honest about the whole thing. Merva, thank you so much for the call. Interesting to have your point of view, obviously. Let's go to Marie.
Caller Merva has just called out Emily Andrews and Carnival of so-called expert Vanessa Feltz and all the other individuals on that panel who my family was showing of course being spiteful towards Meghan, who simply was celebrating her 7th wedding anniversary in her marriage to Prince Harry, her husband, the Duke of Sussex. And my family, first of all, allow me to please say this. The caller simply asked Emily Andrews and Vanessa Feltz, how come you never ever talk about Kate Middleton, who's lazy? And then Vanessa proceeds to somehow defend her by saying Kate has been unwell. Once again, trying to bring in the cancer card, to justify Kate's laziness. Kate Middleton is someone who is funded by the taxpayer in Britain. Meghan is not. But with the way they cover Meghan, you would think it's Meghan who somehow is being funded by the taxpayer in Britain, which is not true. My family, to Emily Andrews, everyone should be left to celebrate and enjoy the 7th wedding anniversary unless your name is Harry and Meghan. Mostly Meghan, because she is the one who they are targeting. Now my family, apparently in this show by Vanessa Feltz, whereby they are talking about Meghan again. In this show, they were asking the viewers if Meghan is oversharing by simply posting a picture of a vision board full of a memory-filled vision board full of course, important moments which Meghan, a wife and a mother, cherishes, as wonderful memories. And then Vanessa Feltz is asking her viewers in Britain if Meghan, who lives in America, is oversharing. Let's be honest about what the issue is. If Meghan was back in the royal fold, was back in the UK, this carnival of so-called experts would say, Meghan, you have no right to privacy. Give us a picture of your son. Send us a picture of your daughter so they can put it on the front page of Daily Mail to make money for themselves by abusing not just Meghan, but of course also Harry and Meghan's kids Archie and Lilibet. That's if Prince Harry and Meghan were living in the UK. Meghan, when she stepped back as a senior member of the royal family, nowhere did either Harry or Meghan say, oh, you know what, we step back as senior members of the royal family because we want total privacy. No. Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family because of the abuse, because of the racism of the UK media that Meghan and Archie were being put through by the UK media who are following the orders of William and Charles and Camilla and Kate to attack Meghan. That's why they left. UK media, after Harry and Meghan said we are leaving, then invented another reason as to why Harry and Meghan were leaving. And then they said, oh, it's because they want privacy. And sadly, that lie, that narrative invented and created by the media, by the UK media in particular, has permeated into the minds and hearts of people, whereby we have people who believe that somehow Harry and Meghan left because they wanted privacy. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. That's not why Harry and Meghan fled the UK. That's not why Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family. UK media want Harry and Meghan to live like hermits, whereby you can't leave your house, whereby you are not even supposed to be papped. And remember, when a paparazzi paps you, takes a picture of you, that's not your fault. You know? That is not your fault. But somehow, if Meghan is walking somewhere and gets papped, you know, the first thing you hear, oh, you know what, I thought she wanted privacy. If Meghan has an interview, oh, you know what, I thought she wanted privacy, what they're doing basically is trying to silence Harry and Meghan by doing this, whereby you can't stand it that Harry and Meghan are willing and okay with giving an interview, you know, or giving access to other, for example, American media outlets to them, but they don't want to give UK media access to them, Harry and Meghan. That's what UK media are constantly complaining about. You know? My family, if Meghan was back in the UK, she would have no choice in the matter. She would have to hand over a picture of her son Archie to a tabloid to put on their front page so they can make money off of it before she could post any picture of Archie herself. And that's why Meghan said in the Car magazine interview, and I quote, why would I give a photo of my son to those who call him the N-word rather than share a photo of my son with those who actually love him? She was talking about the UK media in particular, who demand access to people that they abuse, to people who they insult, and even to Harry and Meghan's kids, who the UK media, if it were up to them, Meghan would never ever have given Harry kids. You know this to be true. Meghan knows this. And that's what she said even in a South by Southwest interview she did in Texas a couple of months ago, I believe. Meghan said that the worst trolling that she has ever experienced happens whenever she is pregnant. Why do you think so? Because those online trolls and UK media want to put Meghan through so much stress that she doesn't have a healthy pregnancy, that she doesn't give birth. That's why it happens. You know it. I know it. Anyone with an ounce of common sense knows it. You know? My family, even the picture of the memory-filled vision board that Meghan shared, you can't see Archie's face. You can't see it. It's blurry. You can't see Lilibet's face. You can barely see most of the photos that Meghan has shared in her memory-filled vision board. You can barely see the photos. You can barely. There are some which was shown in the Harry and Meghan documentary. That we can say, oh, you know what? Ah, that's the photo we saw in Harry Meghan's documentary. Oh, you know what? That's the photo we saw from Harry Meghan's engagement photo shoot. You can say that. However, when it's pictures of Meghan and Harry with their kids, you can barely see anything. It's too blurry to see. You know? That shows you that, number one, Harry and Meghan are protecting the privacy of their kids. And also, my family, these people in the UK media struggle to understand what privacy means, because they are so used to intruding on Harry's privacy. They have no idea what privacy, of course, means. You know? My family, privacy, my family, is basically this, whereby it is the ability of an individual or group, you know, to basically seclude themselves or information about themselves and thereby express themselves selectively, you know, in how they want. That's one meaning. It has a variety of meanings. It has a variety of meanings, you know. My family, it has a variety of meanings. Privacy, even in the example Meghan gave, you know, in the Oprah interview, whereby, for example, you have a set of photos in a phone, and a friend says, this is the example Meghan gave in the Oprah interview, and a friend says, oh, you know what, you show your friend a picture of your son. Oh, how nice, how nice, how nice. It's so beautiful. Yeah, yeah. And then you're like, no, I don't want to see the rest of the pictures I have in my phone gallery of my children. I'm comfortable with showing you this picture of my son or my daughter. But you showed me one. You should show me everything. You know, now that you shared a photo of your son, you know, actually with me, you have no right to privacy. That's the logic of the media. You know, my family, these people in the media are confused. You know, Meghan is the one with the power to decide what she is comfortable with sharing or putting out there for the public, for her followers. Even in the message, my family, let me even read you once again Meghan's message. Let me read you once again, my family, Meghan's message. 7 years of marriage, a lifetime of stories. Thanks to all of you, whether by our side or from afar, who have loved and supported us throughout our love story. We appreciate you. Happy anniversary. My family, Meghan is thanking those who have supported her. It is clear this post even is for her followers, those who love her, those who care for her. But of course, the haters out there like Emily Andrews, you know, want to say, oh, is Meghan oversharing? Emily Andrews, you know, if you don't want to see, you can just ignore also. You have the power to ignore. But all of you, you know that you can't avoid it, because Meghan is the one who, her name is what makes you money. And that's why you can't ignore it. Then how dare you call her irrelevant if clearly you depend on her to make money? You know? My family, Kate is lazy. She's lazy. And they defend her. She does nothing basically, and they defend her. Kate can disappear for 6 months. UK media don't even care one bit. Don't care one bit. And she is taxpayer funded. She is taxpayer funded. Meghan is not. Meghan isn't seen for 48 hours publicly. Already UK media are asking, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? For someone that are calling irrelevant. Surely, make it make sense. Make it make sense. One thing I love so much is that people in Britain, I can see, are sick and tired of all these attacks on Meghan and Harry. For that, I am thankful. I am thankful for that. I am thankful for that. I can see that more and more people are waking up and saying enough of with their attacks on Harry Meghan. Enough. Why can't you focus on Kate Middleton, who's lazy? You know? Emily Andrews, you say that you have a right to question why Meghan is oversharing. What in this vision board, surely, whereby you can barely see the pictures, what is it that Meghan is oversharing? Let's be honest here. The issue is that Meghan is not sharing it to them with Carnival of so-called experts. That's what they are complaining about. You know? And my family, if Meghan wants to overshare anything, she can do so. As long as she's comfortable and okay doing it. I repeat, as long as Meghan is comfortable and okay with oversharing. As long as Meghan is comfortable and okay with oversharing. What's the issue? What's the problem? As long as Meghan is comfortable, what's the issue? What's the problem? You know? What's the problem? My family even, let's be clear about what's happening. Carnival of so-called experts who live in Britain are complaining about Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, who lives in America, sharing to her followers, those who love her, and the message is clear. Meghan is addressing those who have supported her and Prince Harry, you know, from afar, and those who are close. Not people who abuse her, but Emily Andrews pokes her nose into, of course, Meghan's affairs. We have a right to know. We have a right to know. You don't. Thing is, you really don't. You don't. You don't. You know, I remember when Meghan was back in the UK and she was earning taxpayer money, I recall UK media saying, oh, you know what, we pay you polls. We pay you polls. If you don't want us to talk about you or demand things from you, stop earning taxpayer money. Harry Meghan said, fine. You know what? We'll go out there and work for a living. UK media called them greedy. Harry and Meghan are now working for a living. Have been working for a living for the past 5 years. And UK media still won't leave Harry and Meghan alone. And they pay nothing to fund them. They pay nothing to fund the security at all. So, Emily Andrews, you have no right, you know, to be so obsessed like this when it comes to Harry and Meghan. You have no right. You have no right. You have no right. You know, Emily Andrews is the woman who woke up, you know, early in the morning, like 1 a.m. I think it was after King Charles' coronation, to complain that Meghan had gone hiking with her friends and that Meghan was wearing her 40,000 golden Cartier tank watch that belongs to her, which was gifted to her by her husband, Prince Harry, that someone belonged to the late Diana. So you can tell how she is basically. She can't stand seeing Meghan having nice things, a good husband, wonderful kids, you know, being free to do what she pleases. She can't stand seeing that Meghan is free. You know, that's why she's complaining. That's why you're seeing all the cattiness, all them being rude towards Meghan, them being malicious towards her. You know, my family, it's disgusting, really. It's disgusting and wrong. It's disgusting, and of course, you know, very, very wrong, my family. Very, very wrong. You know? My family, Emily Andrews is a carnival of so-called expert who is a part of the press pack, who report on Meghan daily. You know? And basically, they're always malicious. They can't stand that Meghan is free to share bits of her life that are cute, that she's okay with. Now that she's no longer under the instructions of the palace, you know, who complain when Meghan goes to a baby shower that her friends are hosting on her behalf. A palace who can't even, who are angry because Meghan closes her own car door. You know, my family, it is high time that the carnival of so-called experts understand and accept that Meghan is free. They need to understand and accept that Meghan is free. I know it's hard to accept it. She's a free woman. She's a free woman. She can do what she wants to do. You know? And it's high time also. These people stop putting Meghan's name, stop putting words in Meghan's mouth. Meghan never ever said that she was leaving the royal family because she wanted privacy. She never said that. That's what UK media, you know, created to try and keep Harry Meghan quiet. You know, my family, Meghan can do what she pleases. She's free and she can do what she wants. And even someone said that they should be taking Meghan because now the Meghan posted this wonderful vision board full of amazing memories that she has. Right now, this carnival of so-called experts have some content to mourn about for a couple of days because Kate Moulton, who's lazy, can't give them anything. You know, Kate, who's lazy, can't give them anything. She can't give them anything. You know, they depend on Meghan content to make money and pay their bills. You know, my family, Meghan is an amazing woman. And I think everyone who calls out this nastiness and, of course, the bullying that Meghan experiences at the hands of the media, you know, I'm thankful to those who condemn it. Thank you, 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 thank you. And right now, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily, Britannia, and Doria, and all of you members of the Square at Home. May never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to the next video. Love you all forever, and may God bless you all. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily, Diana, my family ever prosper. I want to say thank you for watching our video, and please kindly like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. I always say that the battle between good and evil will continue until the end of time, and we are on the side of God. We condemn the ongoing hate campaign being waged against Meghan, Prince Harry, Archie, and Lily Bedana, and we ask William, Charles, Kate, Camilla to please end this. Please end this. The time has come. You must stop your smear campaign and apologize to Prince Harry, Meghan. Apologize to Harry, Meghan, to Archie, and Lilibet for all the pain you have caused them. And once again, it's been so many years of you following this channel. I want to say thank you. To our new subscribers, please welcome and join in, and welcome to the family. We love you very much, and thank you for all your support. It means the world to us, and may God bless you immensely, immensely, immensely. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you, always and forever, and may God bless you all.